Session 40. We're already at 40 sessions. Holy shit.
41.
I know.
Well, yeah, today 41. Like, hot damn. It doesn't feel like this campaign's gone on that long already. Waiting for the full moon to reach the most optimal point to cast light into the mountain's lake, Kari placed the key they received from Sandalia at the point the moon shone on, causing the lake to begin swirling. Poppyseed, with Tavish on his back, took the plunge into the waters first, sending them falling into a new area with tapestries whizzing by them. As the floor became closer and closer to the party, it was apparent there was no slowing down, so Poppyseed cast Featherfall in order to have a safe landing. Looking around, the party found themselves in a sprawling library which they realized contained various biographies. With the new commotion, a frazzled librarian came to the group, seeming overwhelmed with the mess that the child spirits are making by running amok in the library. Offering to take care of the spirits in one way or another, the librarian breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that something is being done to be rid of them. However, before the group pursued the ghosts, Poppyseed spoke to the librarian alone, asking her the way to Zedia's. She offered him information about 4 keys needed from different sections in the next part of this area, which Poppyseed proceeded to venture off to, in hopes of waking up Zedia and helping his companions to rid of their restrictive contract. I just got 3 messages, all with the same words from my husband. I'm so confused.
Oh no.
I just got shoot, take the music neck. The neck line neck. Another line of neck. 4th line coconut and all. Yeah. 5th line, I'm gonna scream. 6th line, take the music neck. 7th line, with spaces between each letter, BACK. Offer me to tell him I wasn't using the music. Oh my god. Just, um, Where was I? There it is. Having visited the scrivener, successfully persuading him to give him his key in exchange for waking Zedia, so that someone with authority would be able to rein in those children. He next set hoof into the child's funland, learning of a biggest kid, Ryan, who held the key. Being directed to where Ryan was, despite him being an adult, was allowed in on the account of being part horse. Trading a jar of bioluminescence for the key with no tradebacks, he left the area expeditiously and closed the door to the child's area behind him. Meanwhile, the party set about quietly. I mean, yeah, I guess it was quietly. Dispatching the child and teenage spirits running amok in the library. Gar and Gad uncharacteristically quiet as they weren't given permission to fire their guns. Tavish, however, did not relent in his strikes as he assaulted each ghost child. The children quickly scattered when they realized what was happening, causing a chase through the library to ensue. After Kari had struck one of them, they turned on her and possessed her. Having heard of what possessions can do, Gaddradison stuffed an immovable rod into Kari's clothes and activated it, causing her to be stuck in place. And that is where we pick back up.
I cast Stay Fucking Put.
Kari is stuck and possessed. What y'all want to do about that?
Like, walk up to Kari, almost like a scolding parent. You get out of there right now. Don't make me go and get the librarian to get you out, because you're not gonna like that.
You just hear a no. But also, it's quite very much so in Kari's voice.
No. I don't wanna.
I do believe we have lost a Chou.
I do believe so too.
Oh no, and he finally made it.
So I was about to say, don't make me get the magic bear to get you out, because you're really not gonna like that.
I'm gonna message Kari what to say.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a Ghostbuster. I'm not afraid of no bear. Afraid of measured sticks a tongue. Hmm.
You see, I didn't think I was either until I saw what he could do. And now, I wouldn't want to be in between him and one of his friends. So either you come out and you play nice, or we give you over to the librarian or the bear.
I'm hating this kid already. I'm not in between him and his friend. I'm inside his friend. She can get all the hugs they want.
Well, that may be so, but you're the one still in control. So they really won't be getting the hugs that they want. Because you're the one in charge.
Where this Eric part 2.
Scooch pooch, how's my puppy? Hi, oh, thank you for the smooches. Come here.
Okay, I was like getting them. I was like, oh, getting hugs. She's still in here getting them.
See, we could do it my way, but nobody wants to do it my way. Because my way involves taking out both you and the person you're in. Nobody wants that.
Oh,
Sometimes disconnecting him wakes him up.
yeah.
get the sudden boodunk, you're like, oh fuck.
Then she could stay here and be my friend forever. Yeah.
Oh
I hate
no
this
no
child.
no. Because he points over at Tavish. He knows how to do some healing. So she'll be just fine. But you won't. So we could either do this the easy way, where you just come on out, and we set you back through the doors. We don't even have to stab you, nothing. We just send you back to where you're supposed to be. Or we do it the hard way, where you do get stabbed.
I'm giving you a middle finger right now. Anyways,
I
I hate this child. I'll take her before he can fix her.
Oh no, I doubt that. He's pretty quick. And believe me, I have no problem stabbing a child.
And I have no problem stabbing Kari.
Clear me? Fuck you. Anyways, well, I'm not moving.
Can I stab Kari?
Good job, Kari.
I would like to gently insert my glaive into her arm slightly.
Why did
Just
I
a light
picture the
stabbing.
whole? Why did I picture
okay.
the whole Magneto slowly forcing the coin?
Okay, but what if I did this? Stab. Would you like me to roll something for this?
I mean, what? Roll damage. It's definitely just gonna hit. The kid's not moving, and
The
it's
kid
not.
can't move.
I mean,
The
there's
kid
some
is
wiggling, but
the
like,
kid, 13 damage.
Kari, what is your
Stab.
HP at?
Hang on. Let me see. It's 116.
Jesus Christ.
Well, now it's at 103, and you're gonna need to do way more than gently stab if you want this child out.
She's a Bloodhunter, okay?
See, I thought I was like king shit over here, sitting here with 102 HP.
I got 100 flat.
89.
She has
Let's
a.
go.
She also has a 19 Constitution
Oh,
That's how.
yeah, I only have a
because
30 or
everything
16.
she does involves blood.
Blood and death.
I should have ironically made her a vampire. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah.
Blee, blee, blee.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Tavish, do you have any anti-ghost powers?
Yes and no at the same time. So may have accidentally blew my load a bit in that fight, won't lie. Definitely don't have any spell slots anymore. That being said, if it happened to be like a fae or like a demon or something inside of Kari, much more helpful. Right now, I can tell that the ghost is in Kari at least once more before I take a nap. Yeah, I got no spell slots left.
What level paladin are you?
4?
Do
4.
you have a channel divinity?
I do.
Hey.
However, that's fae and fiends.
Oh. No, I thought. Oh, I guess depending on
Different
I
subclasses have different.
subclass.
Well, I have Nature's Wrath, which is just like a restraining thing.
Now
and then
see,
I turn the
if-
Faithless.
If we had a
is fair
cleric,
fiend.
that's a different.
Yeah, if we had a Cleric.
Yeah.
By the
Specifically
way-
for
Because yeah, I know
undead.
some of the
Tavish.
paladins have like a ghost be gone, but
Tavish,
Wobble.
Burner, burner.
quote unquote, Kari looks at you and says, "What's blowing your load me?"
Tavish just walks away. Just slowly backs away.
Listen,
my
the
circus,
DM is
not
my
my
voice
monkeys.
right now, okay?
ah, damn.
Kills kids and kid spirits. Can't answer adult questions for them.
Refuses to answer.
Okay, so I have an idea. It may or may not work.
Does it involve her dying?
Not yet.
I love the enthusiasm.
We can accomplish that if we really want to.
uh, I am going to kind of just like walk around the corner. And I am going to pull out my crystal ball. And I am going to scry on the ghost in Kari.
Which one? The child one or the dragon one?
The child one.
I figured, but I had to clarify just to make sure. I don't remember what that does exactly.
I did a bit just looking at him from around the corner. I think it's a wisdom save.
Kari is now just a
Right.
multi-family residence.
What are you, fucking Koth 2.0?
Pretty much.
Mm,
I somehow ended up with Eric stuck in my head.
Kari's a house,
I'm
but
sorry
her
to
ghosts make it a home.
Our house in the middle of Kari.
I think it's a wisdom save against
Dang.
scrying.
yeah, the wisdom saving throw.
Your spell save DC? They get certain advantages or disadvantages depending on what you got on them. But I don't think you have anything of them.
I think it's literally just like acquainted with them is all that it is.
Yeah, you have met the target. It's a flat.
Scrying was a problem spell in one of the campaigns because we were collecting like blood or hair or whatever the fuck we could from pretty much everybody that we met.
That's why I collected feathers from Q in the Titans campaign, so that if he fucking ran off again, I could scry on him and find out where he was.
And there was like this like ancient dragon that we had ran into that we had the blood of. They're just like, huh, where's this dragon at so we can go fuck with it.
So yeah, you can just you see what do you see?
Would I just like see Kari sitting there, basically?
I think yeah, you just see Kari there. I was trying to figure out if you see like the overlap of the two, or if you just see Kari. But the way it looks like you just see Kari.
Okay. So on the ghost, now that I'm scrying on it, on the ghost, I'm going to cast Suggestion. And I'm going to suggest that it stops possessing Kari. And doesn't do it again.
Is that one a wisdom save too?
I'm
most
not
likely.
sure, but probably. That's not at all what I wanted to do, Google. Oh, I forgot I had caps lock turned on.
You suggest a course of activity. Where's the creatures that
Stop possessing Kari and don't possess anybody else.
target must make a wisdom save. Okay.
I need to.
No, it's the ghost.
Why?
Need to pull up the notes.
Be gone, thought.
Smack.
Man. I just gotta say, it is a great night of beverages. I have peanut butter whiskey and a strawberry milkshake.
Unfortunately, I rolled an 18.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Nope.
I mean, unless someone has something that can change it, it's an 18.
Can anybody cast Bane on the ghost? I feel like Chou could, but he has gone to the Hawkshoe realm.
Nope.
Shit. Because the save is 17.
Ah! So close.
He's gonna come out of the scrying. Well, that didn't work. Tavish, help me,
Kill Kari? Okay.
no,
Oh, okay.
not yet.
Oh, okay.
There were so many different emotions in those okays.
Right.
Range.
I am worried.
We're gonna wrangle Kari and take her over to the librarian and see if the librarian can do something about this.
Understood. Already looking through his inventory to see if he has anything to tie her up. Oh,
I'm gonna grab the immovable rod and turn it off and basically just kind of scruff Kari with the immovable rod.
tie her to the rod. I got 50 feet of rope. Let's do it.
It'd be like a dog in one of those leads.
Right.
Runs too far, gets yanked back.
Oh my god.
Make an athletics check with advantage.
Oh,
And then Kari, whichever one is better, your athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Shoot.
That's either a nat 1 or a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
This child in Kari's body is wily.
Fast as fuck, boy.
well, I suppose we would probably tie Kari up before turning off the immovable rod. That was a math 27 on the athletics check. I rolled a 19.
So it's not that they're getting away fast or anything. It's that despite being tied up, the amount of wiggle this body has is like trying to hold on to one of them. You know those like squishy tubes with the like gel on the inside. When you try and grip them, they just shoot out your hands. It's the equivalent of the difficulty of trying to squeeze one of those and still hold it.
I am just picturing trying to rope the last calf and a pen because they're squirrely.
That is also adequate.
Fucking
You
cows.
can't make me.
Complaints along the lines of, but I want to be able to use my feet.
Right.
No. You didn't come
Wiggles
out.
toes wildly.
You didn't come out and play nice,
Just this.
so you don't get foot privileges.
I knew it was going there. God damn it. My brain just kept repeating foot privileges revoked, foot privileges revoked. Lieutenant Dan.
God damn it.
I'm gonna call Kari Stumpy from now on.
Oh my gosh. There is a gas, and then the ever so nagging repeated, "Ooh, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me."
No.
Tavish was already reaching in his bag and just hears the guy going, no, he's, oh, pulls his hand out of his bag.
We maybe would have fed you if you had agreed to play nice. But now you're in no position to negotiate.
I was going to feed him a worm.
But I want to see if I can taste again in here.
You should have used that to negotiate. You could have said, oh, if you give me some food, I can taste some food again. Then I'll leave. But no, you decided to be fussy. So now you get to go to the librarian.
Have you tried killing a meal so you could have ghost food?
There's just silence. And Kari stops wiggling. And then a mutter of, "That's brilliant."
Get a roast chicken. Kill
Stab it.
the roast chicken. Eat ghost roast chicken.
Ghost chicken.
There is a bit of a sigh. And then, do you have food that I could kill?
Kari just slung over the shoulder on a stick.
like a hobo bag. Do you have food I could kill? Holds the entire glaive up to a worm's throat. And stares directly at Kari.
That's a worm. That's not food.
And you're in the body of a lizard. And I'm a
But I'll,
frog.
get out if you, have, a cookie or something?
No, you're in the body of a lizard. Lizards eat worms and bugs.
No,
You
no,
should
no.
have
I'll
thought
get
this
out
through.
and then I'll kill it and then eat it.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up the math you're putting down. Hold on. Looks over at Gad. Do you have any cookies?
No.
Me neither. Let's go ask the librarian. We can flirt
That's
with her for
probably
cookies.
a good idea. All I've got is a booze and rations.
I have like 18 spears on the boat, but you can't really eat those.
No.
Looks over at the Kari ghost. Do you eat spears?
I don't think those are edible.
Anything is if you try hard enough.
You end up making your way to where the librarian is. Who's kind of in the process of organizing and putting some books back on the shelf. You can tell there's already some areas that she's finished, and it's already looking quite a bit neater than it was when you first arrived. She just looks at the both of you, and the hog-tied one, and the eyebrow goes up.
We had a hitch in the plan. He kind of shakes.
Ah.
Kind of shakes the stick around. This one got possessed.
There is a ghosty inside.
We don't have much we can do about it.
Not without a nap.
If it's a nap you want, I can get out a couple cots to rest on.
Looking at the librarian.
Or if you can figure out this one's name, I can hit them with their book and knock them out of her.
Oh.
Looks at the ghost. What's your name?
There is a very sassy I'm not telling.
If
Well,
you
then
give
you're
us
not
your
getting
name.
food.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you give us your name, we'll give you some food.
Looks back at the librarian. Do you have cookies? Perchance.
I do.
If you give a ghost a cookie.
Cookie.
Unprompted, just, can we kill one of those cookies, please?
I'll go get a pack of the cookies. One moment. And she rushes off. And a few moments later comes back with a pack of, it's more like those ones that you're supposed to like have with coffee. Those little thin like wafer cookie type things. And she goes, "This is as good as it gets."
reaches out, takes one cookie, places it onto the floor very gently, and then punches it super fucking hard. Die, die,
10 out of
die.
10.
That's the mental image of a frog beating up a cookie.
I was gonna tell you to shoot it, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Shoot this fucking cookie. Kill it.
Put a cap in that cookie's ass.
Die, you crumbly son of a bitch.
Put a cap in that cookie's ass is going in out of context quote.
Jesus.
Plus a cap and some chocolate chips.
Well, who'd you roll with? Sugar cookies? Nah, man. I'm a fudge dip. Nah, we roll with the Snickerdoodle crew.
Oreos with cream filling? Nah, lead.
Lead filling. Double stuff these bitches.
Oh my god.
Just does a drive-by with a squirt gun full of milk.
Oh, you said that right as I took a shot and I almost spewed whiskey fucking everywhere.
I'm sorry.
No.
Gets it. Just, they got me. Oh, I'm getting soggy. Crumbles to pieces.
The second you start punching the cookie and telling it to die, the ghost darts out of Kari next to you, crouched down like next to the cookie. Yeah, you die.
Wait. I forgot. Ghosts have to be created through unfinished business. Grabs another cookie, takes a bite out of it, then repeats the process. Die. And just looks at the crumbs on the ground expectantly.
You see a ghost cookie float just slightly above the crumb.
We've cracked the code, boys.
We did it. Meanwhile, Gad is behind the right behind the ghost, just like
Jesus Christ. Just homie goes.
Yeah, Kari's back just witnessing this.
it's still
What's
tied to a
going
stick.
on? Why am I? What the fuck is this?
Shut up, Kari, we're saving you. Die.
The ghost snags the ghost cookie and munches it. And there's actually like the ghost of a crunch.
The crunch echo.
I was
Yeah.
about to say a crunchy echo.
Homie said crunch in another room.
It's the LaCroix of crunches.
LaCroix of
Hint of a
crunch.
hint of crunch. Tavish is quietly licking cookie crumbs off his fist.
Like, I hope you didn't slime those.
I slime everything. Everything is slimy. I'm slimy.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
true. Thankfully, it's a ghost cookie and not a real cookie.
I feel like I
With slime.
I mean, the crumbs are real.
We need your migraine meds
And
stuff.
also, I still I'm not sick.
So you've been hit in the head with a migraine.
So,
Let me get you your
what
migraine meds.
You were infected with ghost disease.
Why is my arm bleeding?
Stabbed you. Didn't work.
I'm trying to get rid of the ghost.
Did not care.
Well, I do. Ow.
No, well, no, the ghosty didn't care. Oh, that's fair. We cared. That's why we stabbed you, to make sure that you could.
We,
Yeah, I can
I
feel
killed
the
a cookie
venom.
for
only
you. I'm a
stabbed
cookie murderer.
gently. We also
That's-
did just kill several children. Ghosts.
Not as gently.
Not nearly as gently.
I stabbed you very nicely.
I can
I
vouch
can
for that.
see
It
that.
was a very gentle stab.
Still hurts.
Probably, yeah. You were stabbing the arm with
I'm
a
not
glaive.
asking. It still hurts. Son of a bitch.
Walks over and just slaps her in the foot. Shut up, you baby. Anyway, fucking
Smacks him
10 points of
upside the
healing.
head.
Lay on hands, slap your foot.
I'm going to begin to untie Kari.
No, wait till after she's healed. She'll attack me.
Yeah, the moment one hand's free, she's smacking him.
I would take back my healing if I could.
Wait, before you go.
He's gonna like stuff his hand down Kari's jacket, pull out the immovable rod.
Alright, you're good to go.
Oh, free Kari stick.
Yay.
Always knew she had a stick up her ass. Oh wait, that's Poppyseed.
Yeah, that's Poppy.
Not anymore though. He's living up to the role of a pirate like us.
You know how they preg check cows?
That's the wealthy one.
God.
That's just that, but with an immovable rod.
I cringed so hard at that. Oh,
That one's done. Then you
God.
take this one with water and everything right here.
Ugh.
Immovable rod up your ass. Now you're going nowhere.
Oh no.
Joke's on you. There is no,
Click.
there is no flare takes on this one.
Nope, it just whoop gone.
Immovable butt plug. Lock your bottom in place. Stay. Just make like a car beeping sound. Beep beep.
Lock your bottom in place. That has multiple meanings there.
That was meant to.
See, but that immovable rod is activated by a word.
Sit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
I hate that both of my DMs have the same brain cell. I'm worried.
Those were both very evil laughs.
I know. That's why I'm worried.
Can't wait to throw the immovable butt plug in my game somewhere.
Same. I know exactly what
It's
character owns it too.
It's back at Snitty's.
Wait. I need to know who now.
Oh, you have the character that is at the place.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Who I think it is. Okay, let me just say this. Is she pink?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Figured.
Of course she would have one.
Yeah, that would be true. I like how I knew right away who you're talking about.
I wonder if that's some. No. That doesn't. Maybe it does.
Oh.
Would it be something Losios would have?
I would think so. Especially if one of them from the home asked for it. But would it be something that he would have gotten? Yes.
That is a brick. Brutalist.
Hilarious.
I keep getting butt plug memes popping up, and I don't know why.
Does he keep sharing them?
Maybe because you also keep
Maybe.
sharing.
Better than popping out.
Um. Well, now that you have a freed Kari and a ghost
Woo!
child that's happily munching a ghost cookie, Poppyseed, are you alive?
I'm here.
Um, what are you doing next?
Well, I don't want to go to the bad people yet, so I'm gonna go to the lobby.
The lobby. You go to the door of the lobby, and I have to find my note on what that door said. Um, did it just? Where's my notes on what the door said? Did I lose them in the years ago since I've used this area? I know it's called the Hall of Supplication, but I don't remember if that's what the door said. Do you need to turn the fan on in there, kiddo? Or no? Did you at least get that to melt at all? Do you think you got any of those meds in? Do you want? We were supposed to dissolve it. Okay, well then you got some of it in your system. Do you want to try and take that? Yes, which means that one should stay down. Because that's how your migraines usually process. Yeah. Because it usually helps with taking back or something. It does drain very quickly, but yeah. So we put the plug down. Fill the water up. If you put a hand towel over the drain, it actually causes it to drain slower because the plug doesn't actually properly plug it, right? So you won't have to refill it as much. Okay. And you can use some lavender Epsom salts if you want. Those should be under the sink. I don't know how salt works. You just huck them in the water. Alright. But not the new flowery stuff. Yeah. Not the bath tea. Yeah. The Epsom salts. Yeah. Okay. Do not drop your phone in the water. I know that one. Thank you. Oh yes. So Poppyseed, you get to the door that says Hall of Supplication. And you open this door, but it also goes to the lobby. But this hall, it's so bright it hurts your eyes.
Squints.
What are you doing as you walk through the hall?
That depends. Is the hall like entirely like can I see the other's door?
You can see the other side, and it's actually like an archway. It's not like a closed door. Also through this hall, either side, it's almost like the floor goes on and on and on with like pillars that make their like a pillared hall. And where you would assume like there should be walls, it just almost looks like it repeats off into the distance infinitely. But there is only one archway straight across. About like 60 feet.
Oh. Yeah, that's not fair. Yeah, just gonna walk across the hall towards the archway.
As you walk across the hall, you get this this angel and demon on your shoulder vibes because of the entity that you have inside of you.
Yeah.
There's one itching feeling of, come on, look up. You know you want to look up. And the other voice is going, don't fucking listen to it. Don't be an idiot. But they just both they both just get louder and louder as you're going across the hall.
I think Poppyseed would just be like, what would Marilyn do?
I'm so helpful. I'm always nervous about using things on
Second, people, help the child.
Can I take one of the snake eyeballs that I got and point it up? Ah, the DM has muted. Important conversations.
Sorry, I had to help the child, but the child had loud running water. You pointed the snake eyeball towards the
Yeah.
You watch as the snake eyeball starts to get gash after gash after gash on it.
So, well, definitely not looking up. And now I only got one snake eyeball.
You have a very sliced eyeball and a whole eyeball.
This is good. This is good for science.
When you make your way into the lobby, the light ends up going back to a standard, um, nice level. But all of a sudden, the cacophony of the area hits you. Apparently, the sound of the area wasn't getting through the archway, but once you step through, you could see and hear everything going on. And there are um not only a bunch of these individuals that are almost walking around like very stiffly, but they're all wearing the same outfit. They all have the same like calm, here, let me help you, you will get good service sort of like vibes. And then there's just a bunch of souls in some of them are in lines, up different staircases, through different doorways. In this area, there's almost like a zigzag line that just keeps on going off into the distance. Um, there's quite a bit of complaining of, I didn't die to wait in line as if it was a holiday sale going on, sort of complaints. Um, and there's just the repeated promises of, we're sorry, we will get to you as soon as we can. But until we have the right information to get you to the right afterlife, your afterlife does not open up to us, so we cannot get you through. We apologize for the inconvenience. And that same repeated, almost recorded response, you hear going off just everywhere at random intervals.
Um, where is the front of the line?
The front of the line is near a kind of looks like a concierge desk. It does have a couple people at it. Um, and that would be the front of the line.
If I head over there, but not like particularly get in a line, just kind of standing off to the side, what kind of conversation is being had at the front?
Um, at the front, it is a conversation of because they're when you get up there, there's a pause, almost like they're waiting for something, and then eventually they each open up and flip through a booklet, almost as if they're expecting to finally see something. But then they don't, and they close it, and they look at each other and go, another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes, and it will be back up and running, and we'll be able to get through this line in no time. We'll give it another 5 minutes. And then you hear like an announcement ring out. We apologize for the inconvenience. The ability to check you into your afterlife is still not available. As soon as it is, and we get your correct afterlives, we will get you all sorted out into your happy forevers. Thank you for your patience.
Just to just to one of the guys that are in line towards the front, just be like, so how long have you been waiting to get into the afterlife?
He looks to you and goes, are you freshly dead?
Oh, no. I, I'm here to, well, hopefully solve whatever this problem is. And he does like a little twirl of his finger, like gesturing like around.
So thank goodness. No, I died in my station protecting the coastal mines. Got hit by these things in the skies. It flew so fast. And the dragons, they did what they could, but they didn't get all of them. And occasionally they'd be able to fire blasts off. And, well, I got hit by one of them. And ended up here. That was, towards the end of things, though. It wasn't looking good. I'm kind of wondering if this is actually like our punishment. Like, I kind of wonder. He chuckles and looks you over and goes, I really hope you're not a figment of my imagination and me talking to myself. I've done it before to pass the time. But,
No, I can very much assure you that I am, well, I don't want to say alive and well, but I am real.
well, either way, it was what we all considered and thought was going to be the end of the war and the end of things, because it was not looking good. We kept losing place after place after place.
Oh,
Or only if
you must be talking about the Great War. No, that's all over. You won.
we did.
Yes.
Huh. What turned the tides?
I will have to check in on that. I'm not quite sure. I haven't read up on that bit of history.
Yeah. I for sure thought we were gonna lose. Like I said, we kept on losing place after place after place being destroyed.
Where did you say you were stationed in?
Uh, near Beth on the coast.
Near Beth along the coast. Oh, I've been meaning to go there. I have a dwarven man that I have to talk to about my skin. Anyway, I'm just going to go talk to the people that are at the desk.
Good plan. No, I really don't think they have any answers.
Oh, I'm not looking for an answer, but I will demand one. And Poppyseed trots up to the desk. Excuse me.
You walk up. Both of their heads turn to look towards you, and one of the two goes, "Hello, sir, but unfortunately you seem to have cut in line. If you would like assistance, the line, the end of the line is back that way, and we will get to you in due time."
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I have justification for skipping this fair person's space in line. Do you happen to have a key I can use to get to Zedia?
There is almost like a pause in all of them as they all in each of their different positions throughout this entire area look at you. And the one at the front desk goes, "Why do you need the lady's key?"
Well, for starters, to make your job a lot easier.
The job is not difficult. We wait for the instructions and then follow the instructions.
Right.
We just are
How
still waiting on the instructions.
right? How long have you been waiting on the instructions?
There is a pause. Um, and however many 5-minute intervals are between the end of the Great War and the time it is now, is what's stated. In the fashion of, well, it's been X amount of 5-minute intervals that we have waited. For the procedure is, if it does not show up, you wait 5 minutes and then check again.
Right. And prior to all of this, uh, what was the instruction?
The instruction came of whoever was first in line, what afterlife they were to go to, so we could lead them to the right door to put them through.
Correct. And holding all of these souls in line is making them rather irritated. You don't think that that would be a very good thing to be going on, right?
It is unfortunate, but it is something that is unavoidable at this point.
Right, so let's make this avoidable and give me access to the key to Zedia so that you may get new instructions.
Protocol is the key does not leave our sight.
Oh, good, you can see it. Can you point it out?
There is a pause, and they go, because you have shown interest in wanting to take it, we will not be pointing it out at this time.
Well then, I suppose we're at an impasse here, and I can be very persuasive to other individuals that are currently in line to, as you say, not make your job difficult, but more stressful.
Sir, are you making threats?
What do you consider a threat? Because that could be a possibility.
The talking of purposely making one's existence more difficult is a threat. And that is what it sounded like you were suggesting you were going to do.
I mean, there was a little quid pro quo in there. Since they said that that the key is in their sight, can I take a look around to see if I spot it?
Make a perception check.
Oh God. Leave it to the Hans to make a crappy perception check. Ooh, that is a 20 that needs some work. That's a dirty 20.
It took me a second. But I got there. Yeah, you look around and you spot hanging up on the wall about 5 feet behind the concierge desk is a an emblem, a pendant, if you will, on a chain that is hanging on the wall.
Okay. Are they all are all of them at the concierge desk currently looking at me?
The two that are specifically at the desk are looking at you, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the first person in line, or like the first couple people in line, and right before I speak, I'm gonna subtle cast invisible fuck, what is it? What's the spell? Unseen servant.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put it right by the key.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go, just like talking a little bit louder, just like, doesn't everybody want to go to the afterlife? Wouldn't that be nice?
There are a bunch of like, yeah, what we want.
Yeah, so, what do you want?
There's a big cheer of the afterlife.
And what do you want it?
Even bigger, now that some of them, like, more of them are paying attention, it's an even louder, no!
And then, mentally, Poppyseed is going to, direct the unseen servant, like, during the cheer, to unhook the key from the, or lift, or, like, take the key.
Yeah.
And then he'll do the chant again. What do you want?
There is now a bit of an uproar starting of not just following you anymore, but just a chant of "We want our afterlife! We want our afterlife!" starting to pick up.
I'm gonna have the unseen servant move towards the archway to start with the key. So that it's there.
There is there's a moment where the all of the workers um are currently like distracted by the shouting and like looking around like wildly. Um you hear one of them like, "This isn't in the protocols. What do we do?" Um but then there's another um after a moment that you do hear goes, "Set off the alarm! It's gone missing!" As someone, took a look at the direction
Mm-hmm.
that they're supposed to check in regularly and spotted it not on the wall.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when Poppyseed dashes.
Um, as Poppyseed dashes, you get through just by like just in the nick of time before um almost like security doors um come crashing down in the archway, thus actually locking you out of the lobby at this point.
Mm-hmm. But I got my key.
you got your key. And you do hear distressed call-outs of, find it! Find it!
Oh. Just it turns to the unseen servant that's holding the key, just be like, thank you, Chester. And he'll take the key and just drop back into the main hall.
Beautiful. With that done, how's the library crew doing?
Vibing, I guess.
I'm still getting my
There's no
brain back
more
together.
ghosty children. Kari's been untied.
Yep.
I'm just vibing with the librarian. Maybe taking a nap.
Tavish himself probably
Chilling.
promoting nap time.
We vibing. We chilling. Waiting on Poppyseed.
Like, we're gonna wait for the home. Alrighty then. We shall go back to the haunts then. Haunts! Are you mentally prepared for Murderville? Oh, the haunt is grabbing a beverage.
A much needed beverage.
I've been sitting here drinking some peanut butter whiskey.
Uh-oh.
This shit's delicious.
I always forget that there's gonna be whiskey at the end of that, and my brain just wants to. I'm just drinking peanut butter.
I mean, I am a whore for peanut butter. So honestly, if I ever said the sentence, yeah, I'm just drinking peanut butter, it wouldn't surprise me. I also have a strawberry milkshake.
Ooh,
I got one with the calzone I ordered for dinner. It is delicious.
nice.
I am still so fucking full from that calzone though, because they're huge.
Is it like a local place you get it from?
Yeah.
Nice.
The one thing that bugs me though is they give you a paper straw with a milkshake.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah.
How is that even supposed to work?
So it's
That's
like
just sad.
you're just like kind of sipping on the milkshake, and after a while, it starts to get really fucking hard.
All of a sudden, you're just sipping on
That's what she
paper.
said.
At least they upgraded to more stout paper straws, because the one before were like the little bitty ones
I don't know.
that disintegrate like immediately, but this one has actually lasted a while.
Progress.
Oh, that's good.
It's yuck.
Thick with multiple teeth.
Yes, at least 3.
Good.
My husband got funny enough, he got a milkshake today too. And he goes out and we sit in the car and everything, we're going, and he's like, I can't even get it out. This thing is thick. I was like, "What the fuck?" We went to the grocery store and everything, and it's like an hour and a half later. And he's like, oh, I finally get to drink it. Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a cake ice. It was a cake milkshake.
Oh,
It's a cake in it.
Huh.
It's really good.
A
It's
man of
really
high
rich, but it's
tastes.
good.
So wait, you make a milkshake, but also put a cake in it?
Yeah, you put little bits of cake in there.
Like ice cream cake.
Yeah, it's kind of
That
like a Dairy Queen
sounds.
blizzard, but milkshake
That
version.
sounds fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me want things that will murder me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom. Please don't die.
I need to get oat milk and cake and find a blender.
You're gonna go to the hotel kitchen. What are you doing here? I must have a milkshake.
Look at
It's a
give me a
grim one at
milkshake
like
and
2 in the
nobody gets
morning.
rich.
Why are you here? Milkshake. Pull a sleepy Sean.
Oh, did you see that picture I posted?
You know what? I saw it and I thought it was so creepy.
Wait, was that was that Father
The
Croven
one,
sleepwalking?
the one with the elevator
Yeah.
Yeah, the
handprints.
hand.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he did the sleepwalking.
okay, I saw it and I was like, oh god, this reminds me of that true crime of where this lady steps out of the elevator. They don't see her for like 48 hours and then they find her dead. And I was like, they don't have no idea what happened. I was like, this is just giving this flashbacks. I don't like this.
See, the funny thing is, that's not on the inside of the elevator. That's the outside of the elevator door.
I
Almost like
know.
Sleepy Sean was trying to figure out how to work the elevator and he couldn't get in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Exactly.
Hopefully he didn't run into anybody. They just see him trying to get in and he's like missing the door completely.
Black Ops 2 zombie noises. Hey man, you good?
Right.
Oh my puppy.
But yeah, our theory is that Sleepy Sean wanted to get to me because I'm in a floor above them. Um, I'm on floor 3 with the kid, and he's on floor 2. Um, and that was our theory. That's Sleepy Sean was like, wife missing. Let's go get wife.
That sounds about right.
Um, we were also realizing though, that he had to have gotten quite lucky because he did wake up back in the hotel room. So Sleepy Sean brought his hotel key when he went out.
Sleepy Sean is not forgetful, Sean.
So like there's that.
That's so funny.
Gotta get to wife. Need key. What the fuck? My brain is broken right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm watching this video, and it's like this material that's almost like concrete, because like it snaps right back to its original position, but it's bendy.
I'm still there. What?
It's
Potato.
it's like bendy and stretchy. But it just snaps
Did I
right back to
potato?
its position.
Yes.
Okay. Poppyseed, are you alive?
Yep.
Are you ready for the horror hall?
Oh. Alright, let's do it. Horror.
Mm-hmm. Not horror, horror.
Horror. Ah. Hard apple cider. Tis the fall season. Fa la 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 la.
It is indeed.
A hard apple cider is just apple cider that was left to ferment for the proper amount of time.
That is indeed how you get hard apple cider. Poppyseed, as you make your way into the last hallway,
Mm-hmm.
you begin to see things. Now, this is where it's hard for me because I haven't really fully figured out exactly what Poppyseed is afraid of, per se. But I have some ideas of things that would probably just absolutely, utterly destroy him.
Okay.
And that would be like the image of the school that he studied at. All the books being dragged out of it and thrown into a pyre. All the scholars and someone even threatening Poppyseed because he's banded with the wrong people. So not only is he to be punished for going out on the seas and interacting with pirates, but because of all the ill deeds his group has done, the best way to punish him would be to destroy all of this. Sort of vibes. I
Yeah.
feel like that would mess him up a bit.
That would be accurate, yeah.
But alas, to see if he realizes this is fake or not, let's get the wisdom save.
Wisdom save, you say. What is my wisdom save? +7. Okay. That is a 13 plus 7, another dirty 20.
Nice. It takes a second because at first it's just like so shocking and overwhelming it would be just like, oh god. But after like the initial shock washes off, you're looking and you're like, wait a second. I just came from over there and took 2 steps, and now this is happening? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And then you realize everything is almost like a bit see-through, and the more you realize it, the more transparent it gets. And it's still slightly there, as if it's trying to, like, convince you to, like, come back to it. But at that point, you can see right through this horrible visage.
He just kind of like shudders a little bit, and he's like, right. Make believe. This wouldn't happen. I'm not a pirate, I'm a cowboy of the sea. How ridiculous. He'll keep trotting and see what these murder doors are. Also keeping an eye out for murderers that are loose.
Oh, yeah, there definitely fucking are. Poppyseed, the second you step through, make a dex save.
Oh shit. I'm not good at deck saves. Deck save. 7.
You as you walk through, there is a dagger that just, if you had like just taken like a hoof step to the left, would have like whizzed right by you. But instead it definitely like got your arm a bit as it passed before clanking into the wall. Dealing 1 damage.
Ouch.
You got an paper cut. Oh no.
Poppyseed just like holds his arm. He looks just like kind of stunned at whoever fucking did it. He's just like, how dare you?
When you look like stunned in the direction, there's just a smirk. And oh, I dare.
What kind of individual is this?
You are looking at a definitely like half orc, because not as tall or quite as muscular. Hiccups be gone.
You're not a fish.
Not a fish. Definitely not as like tall and muscular as a full orc. But is green and does have tiny tusks. She is in um in darker clothes. And clearly has more daggers than where that one came from. And she's leaning against an open doorway that you can just hear a cacophony through.
Okay, but why?
You came through the hallway, which either means you're coming here to try and fix things and put us back where we don't want to go, or you're coming through because you ain't got any idea what kind of shit's going on and need to be a bit say informed by a very particular unkind welcome. Just turn that you gotta get to chuckle and goes horsey ass around and trot back out.
First off, no. Second off, you see the hat? I belong here.
There's a snicker. A grin, because you're too pretty to belong here.
I can't tell if you were calling yourself ugly, or if I should just take that as a compliment for myself.
It was the hat. It's bejeweled. You're dressed nicely. I don't see scars. You don't belong.
Well then, I'll tell you what. If you want this place to keep being as it were, then I just need to grab a key, and then it will never be solved if I take it out of here.
Nice try. We keep that good and hidden and out of the way so it can't be used.
Well, yes, exactly. If I take it out of this realm, then it won't be here at all.
See, if we know where it is, we got it here with us. We're regarding it. We know it ain't gonna be used. And therefore we know the pretty little princess goddess who is snoozing on the job. Yeah, we know she's sleeping here. We figured that out. No one else has seemed to care or realize.
Right, so...
We'll just keep it that way.
Right, so you're all guarding it in that room.
Oh, you think it's just one room?
Well, that's what I'm inquiring. You said that we're all guarding it, and it seems like there's a lot of you in there.
He goes, no, no, no. That there. That's just the typical bar brawl that you hear.
Ah, okay. So it's
There's a
not
lot of us through these halls.
right. So it's not in that room. Got it. Okay. And Poppyseed trots away.
He just kind of chuckles. And goes, good luck.
Oh, thanks. And you too. I think that's the.
Oh, and that last door over there. Tell the big guy I said hi. He hasn't come out in a while.
Oh,
I think he's moping.
right. What's your name so that I can get it right?
He probably won't remember what the name is anyways. He typically just calls me the bitch with the daggers.
I'm just gonna go with Fiona.
Incorrect, but sure.
Right. Okay. And Poppyseed will go over to that door that she pointed to.
When you open that door, you get quite a blast of heat. It is very, very warm. And you look in, and the walls are just covered in scrolling text. And there is an individual um it's gonna take me a second. Uh, where is the right channel? Jeez. Oh, there we go. Load, please. Phone. Please load. Please load the image. Please, for the love of all that is holy, load the image. There we go. The individual has dark, almost like grayish skin. Head of hair is white with a bit of an orangey yellow tinge to the edges. At this point, it's a beard that's quite long and white. And he is robed in a cloth of red and orange that is tied around the waist. And you could tell it is something that could be in a cinch, like pulled up and like kind of stashed and tucked around to be like a top of swell sort of style.
Mm-hmm. Is the individual doing anything?
The individual is muttering to himself, basically about trying to figure out ways of escape and ways to get them back.
Looking around the room from the doorway, is there a key anywhere?
Roll her snappy check.
Oh, what is that? Ah, nope. 3.
With how much scrawling is along the walls, and there is like a bed and table and papers all over the place, it's so distracting that you can't really focus enough to spot, the smaller piece, key piece sort of thing. But there finally is a moment where he stops and looks over and grins and goes, "You're a new face."
Yes. I just came in. I was greeted by Fiona.
His brows furrow. Is Fiona. Can't say I know that name.
Oh, she said that you might have a key.
There's a chuckle and he goes, "Oh, I've got a key to a lot of things, but most of them are in the mind. Do you need to be enlightened about how the world should be?"
Oh, no, it's a physical one.
Yes, yes. Things in the physical plane, not in this one. I wish I could get back. You said you were looking for a key.
Yes.
Are you looking for the this area's piece?
Yes.
Because what would you say to getting someone out for said piece?
Well, do you have it?
Because I know where to get it. And also, if you didn't notice, but you had to open my door to get in here, and it doesn't have the a way for me to open it from this side. It was a little bit of a tip that we all had, and I should tell you it took almost all of them to get me in here and locked in here.
Oh.
They didn't like my views on things and how I was going to work on getting myself out because it involved the key.
Right. Well, since you don't have it, I'm just gonna step out of the room and close the door then.
So you're sure you don't want help? There is quite a lot of them. And they're not going to let it go without a fight.
So they are in that bar brawl of a area then. Why would Fiona lie about that?
That's not just a single area. That one opens up a bit deeper. It's almost like there's a bit of a room inside of a room. If you turn the mind off, it's easier to see through the charade. That's how I get the jump on them most of the time. But, are you certain you couldn't use a little bit of fire on your side?
No, I think I'm good. And Poppyseed steps out and closes the door.
As he is closing the door, he hears Ignis nos consumet, my friend.
Motherfucker.
Of course Oddvar would be in there.
I'm surprised. Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah, because he was in the past. Fuck. That's right.
Yeah, he was.
That's right. Well, I'm glad he got his mind back.
Child, your phone. Also, brush your teeth if you haven't already. You need to do the brushing.
Okay. So if Poppyseed walks back down the hall, through that like fear area, does he have to make the saving throw again since he knows that it's fake?
It will be much easier.
Okay.
Oh God.
Then yeah, he's gonna go through there again.
Back into the center?
Yeah. I'm heading back to the library.
Okay. Yeah, you head back in. The door that you had come through is like propped open by a book.
Mm-hmm. I need to find my friends that help fight things.
sleeping on some cots.
Just walks over to Tavish. Gets down on it. He plops down, gets real close. Tavish. Tavish.
Not me vaulting across the room so I can unmute myself. He just rolls over and like gently pats Poppyseed like he's trying to turn an alarm clock off. Just no.
Tavish.
Rolls over. What?
I have good news and I have better news for you.
Oh no. Okay.
But I need you to wake up everybody else.
Alright. How sturdy are these cots?
I mean, they're pretty good cots.
Can I kick the legs out from underneath a couple and make them collapse?
Kick hard enough.
Kari's getting first treatment.
Thanks.
Just a kick. Alright, up and at 'em. Here we go.
I don't wanna.
Walks over and shakes the turtles.
Earthquake.
Our Hans is back. And he brings news.
Okay, so the good news is that I found a place where you could test your fighting skills, and the better thing is, and the better news is that you can just go in there and just start swinging.
Where is this at?
Oh, it's through a door and down a hallway and then through another door. I got
Looks
stabbed
at Tavish.
there, and he pulls up his sleeve, and there's like a little nick.
Looks over at Tavish. Why do I feel like he's being purposefully vague?
I think I've actually been very descriptive about this place.
Just looks back at Tavish. He's being vague.
I don't like it when he's vague.
I don't either, because he usually tells us a lot. But it's more descriptive.
Okay, the through the doorway, it's a big hall that has tapestries hanging down in. They are very lovely to look at. And then off to the left, there's this walkway where it shows you your biggest fears, and it's all fake though, so you don't have to worry. And then when you walk through, some orc named Fiona will like try to stab you in the arm, and well, I didn't jump out of the way quick enough because I wasn't expecting it. But since you'll be expecting it, perhaps you'll have better luck.
Looks over at the turtles to see if they're awake. Are you following along with this shit? I got 3 words in and I lost count.
You wanted me to
All
be
I know is-
descriptive, so I was. That's on
Listen.
you.
you left out some key details here, Poppyseed. Is the orc cute?
Well, she might have some self-esteem issues because she called herself
Perfect.
ugly.
Perfect, we're good. Just my style. Ladies with self-esteem issues, we're in, we're gold, we're set.
Why don't you offer her a lick, Tavish?
You know?
Lick me, woman.
I can return the favor.
Now remember, no one in there really cares if you start swinging or shooting at them, okay?
Why
We can be
wouldn't they?
pirates.
Because it's already a bar fight in there.
Oh, you should have started with that.
At the mention of pirates, Gad like shoots up from being dead asleep.
Immediately grabs my glaive. Let's go.
Did I hear pirates?
You heard.
Okay.
You know what? Sure, it's a pirate bar fight.
I'm oh, fine. Why wasn't I told about this sooner?
Because he was being vague.
Why be vague when you can just lead with pirate bar fight?
I thought it was made clear when I said there's a room full of people that are ready to fight.
Okay, but you said, but there was a door, then a hallway, then a door.
Yes, because that was the lead up to get there. Honestly, we're wasting time on the semantics of everything, so let's just get going.
So wait.
What?
You're telling me I have full capability to walk in somewhere and just start shooting with no consequences?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Wonderful.
Like making sure, yeah, we'll get in trouble for this.
It's like, wait. Hold on. I'm not going to spend time in jail for this.
I'm not going to be forcefully recruited to the Navy.
Wait, I can murder without conscription? Sign me up.
It's already dead.
I get to be a bloodthirsty pirate without repercussions?
Poppyseed will lead them out to the hall and then to that fear hallway. And he'll turn around to the group and just be like, okay, now remember, anything you see in here is not real.
Okay.
I have an idea.
And Gad is going to shut his eye and just grab Poppyseed.
No, good idea. Hops on Poppyseed's back, closes his eyes.
I was not expecting this, but okay.
Seeing eye haunts.
If you get stabbed, that's on you.
You're the one with the eyes. Make sure we don't get stabbed.
My eyes are... I'm farsighted, I believe.
So, Kari is eyes closed and holding on to Tortle.
You may be farsighted, but I only have one eye. Keep an eye out.
But, okay, and Poppyseed will lead him through the hall.
Gad, you start hearing Siren Song.
He just goes, "Oh, wait a minute," throws his earplugs in, grabs Poppyseed again.
All right, go.
Kari, what would be the most frightening sound for Kari?
With the way that she lives, something bigger. Because she used to. I hate you.
Better than platypus.
God damn it.
This is the prehistoric
Poppyseed the
platypus.
platypus.
It's like the prehistoric slop. Holy shit. Dark Souls. I don't like this.
So that's what Kari hears.
Yep.
Predator sounds.
For Tavish, is it
J-
wedding
j-
bells?
just- for Tavish, it's
Snake hissing.
Just a bunch of random women. I'm pregnant.
I know
No,
exactly what I was gonna go for too.
Dude, you
Yeah,
made me-
he just has familiar voices
You made me fucking
of
spit.
women he bangs, and all of them like, Tavish, I'm pregnant and you're the father.
It sounds
You're gonna
exactly.
be daddy.
It sounds exactly like that dinosaur.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You just hear Tavish mumble quietly. You ain't locking me down, no sir. But yes, in no time at all, because of your seeing eye hunt, you make it through. Um,
As I step out, if there's a knife coming at me, can I take a swing?
to like deflect it.
No, to fucking hit her.
Oh,
I don't care if
her.
like
Okay.
I will let the knife hit me if I get a punch it on her.
Didn't realize that Poppyseed was Native American. It comes from the Slapaho tribe.
I mean, there is a dagger zipping in y'all's direction. Exactly which one of y'all it's going for.
Fucking ultra
Um.
instinct to catch that shit.
Yoink. Just baseball hit it out of the way with my
It
staff.
hits Kari. She's charging at her.
2, 3, 4.
Fucking stinger.
Ingy lizard.
4. 3. Which one is number 3? 1, 2, 3. It's coming for you, Poppyseed. Not only does it fly at you, but it also is accompanied by the words, "You brought more idiots."
Was it was it a thrown dagger?
Oh yeah, it was thrown.
Ah, okay. Can I shield to let it go like off me?
Yeah.
Since that is a
He brought more
reaction.
idiots. Correction, he brought his idiots.
Oh, we passed the part where we can't look.
Oh, yes, you can open your eyes now.
He only has one.
Also,
Opens eye,
also,
draws gun.
also, it's that door, and Poppyseed points to the door with the Dafford Bro.
I would like to pick up the dagger.
Have acquired one dagger.
Look at the orc.
Thanks.
Stuffs it in a pocket.
Yeah. Looks him up and down and goes, now he belongs here.
Turns to Gad. See, I tried to tell her that I belong here too because of the hat.
Gad kind of slowly turns his head to Poppyseed, gives the up down look.
Yeah, for sure, buddy.
Turns back to the orc. See?
Kari just behind behind Gad is just shaking her head like no.
Looks at Poppyseed, the walking disco ball.
She looks to you, Gad. And goes, it's simple. Drink, fight, fuck. If you die, you respawn back in here anyways. So go ham.
See, the one part of that you have wrong is that I don't plan on dying. I'm not done with the sea yet.
Yes, so you really are from the outside. Well, then, good luck having fun and not catching your death in there. And when you do finally die, we'll see you when you get here.
That is, if I die.
There's a look of, one of those sort of nods. And goes, good luck with that.
And just kind of tips his hat, walks towards the door.
Um, yeah, probably had some family members that were also pirates, right?
If not pirates, at the very least sailors.
Sailor, sort of thing. You definitely catch sight of a few portals that look like they could be related.
He kind of like saunters his way up to him, slaps a hand on the shoulder.
Well, damn if it hasn't been a long time since anyone's seen you.
Turn and kind of look you up and down. And now what got you so early? You ain't looked that old yet.
See, that's the thing. I haven't been gotten. I'm just here. I was told that there was a fight and that there was beer.
There's a moment of confusion, and then hold on a moment. You're saying you've found a way to just visit?
Gad lets out a big old chuckle, and he's like,
I guess you could say that.
kind of points over at Poppyseed.
That one found the way in.
You brought a walking beacon with you?
He's, getting acquainted to piracy.
Gad kind of like gestures to the somewhat flashy things he's wearing, just like all the like scarlet and black and everything, and he's like,
I told him, being flashy and memorable was a good thing was a good mark for a pirate, but I think he may have taken it a little literally.
You might want to relearn him pretty quick. Otherwise, you're going to be down a hand and a horse.
Well, we haven't gotten caught yet.
produces a bottle from his jacket, and, like raises it up as like a cheers cut, sort of.
There, with the cheer, just people around that also have ale that catch sight of the bottle raise. You also do like a here sort of cheer.
No, wait. Okay. As a player, did Poppyseed tell us why we were fighting?
No.
No.
Nope. I was about to message Kari.
Oh,
Because as far as Gad's concerned, these people are pretty great. He doesn't see a reason to fight them.
Yeah, they're definitely so to give the scene, like there's all of the fights that are going on are definitely like fights for the fun of beating the shit out of each other. And there's the second someone in those fights is killed, the person that did the killing just goes back to drinking, and a few moments later, the person that was killed pops back into view in place with like a couple sputters and gas, and then a laugh and picking up like a mug, and or they'll call out for another like round two sort of vibes. I'll beat you this time, and they start at it again.
Okay. Turns to his relative. He's like,
if this is what I have to look forward to, it doesn't really seem too bad. And pretty much just keep on keeping on.
See, though, that's the thing. This is what we've made it.
Oh?
So, I wasn't here beforehand, so I don't know it personally, but a couple of them knew it before when it was done up right. And everybody was in their own little cells for their own little personal hell loop, he called it. And, well, as time went on, more and more of them broke out because their sales got weaker and weaker. And turns out these rooms kind of will just adapt to what you want them to be. If you think about it hard enough, and if you get a bunch of people in here that want the same thing, like we have all done here, it becomes this fighting, killing, drinking haven where you can just keep on going. There's food, there's drink, there's gambling, there's plenty of pretty lasses about too. And ain't a care. But there's the threat of it going back to what it should be. And, well, I ain't want that to happen.
I can see why you wouldn't want that. Because, well, it may not be some gilded paradise. It's still, it still just feels like home.
So, what are you doing around here?
Well, if you can believe it, we're on a mission from a god.
There's a pause. And the look of disbelief. And he goes, nah, you're messed.
Oh, no. See, I, Captain Gaddradison, have managed to obtain a blessing from the great Otrix himself. We woke him up, just like a couple others, and one of them wants us to grab a couple things from down here so she can do her work.
Well, you think, with Zedia up here, you could, put in a good word? Maybe, petition her to keep what we've got going on, keeping on.
I could see what I could do. I'll see what it would hurt. At least try.
I mean, as if you even have to mess with her. And
Luckily, well, at least it seems kind of lucky. Now that I've run into you, she's not really my problem. But I could still see what I could do.
I mean, since you're blessed by one of them and all, and I mean, that must go for something, you know. Maybe the petition of someone blessed by God can get certain things kept the same.
I'll have some talks. We'll see what we can make happen.
Appreciate.
He's going to pull another bottle out of his out of his coat and hand it to him.
Just in case you've forgotten what the real stuff tastes like.
I'll hand it over.
He takes it and takes a swig and goes, ah, oh, this is the good stuff. And there's almost a slight ripple through the room. And there's a few other people that you know, they take a sip of their drink after that, and they pause and then take a sip again. And all of a sudden there's an uproar about the ale being better.
Gad will hop up on a table. He just takes off his hat and kind of like swishes it around.
Now drink up, lads. You've got a long way to go yet.
There is a cheer.
Gad will wander his way back towards Poppyseed.
Hey, Poppyseed,
Yes.
if I could ask a favor of you.
What?
Now, most of society may not look upon these fellas like as the best of men. But from where I come from, the life I've lived, the life you're beginning to cowboy of the sea. They hold a few things near and dear. And those few things are a lot like what they've got going on right now. So if you do make it to Tomb's area, if you could just do them and me the favor of just letting them kind of keep up the status quo they have right now, they would be much appreciative, and I'm sure you would have many a folk in your debt.
Uh, right. However, in order to get the life sparks, they are behind a locked door. And he leans in closer to Gad, and he's like, which requires a key that is somewhere in this room.
Oh, why didn't you say so? I can't. Give me a minute.
And Gad wanders back into the bar.
Well, because he walked in with it, and he turns to Kari, and is just like, well, he walked in without me explaining anything more.
I told you you're
You
getting
just
vague.
told me to fight and fuck.
That's your fault. You're being vague again. Just kind of clicks,
This
click,
didn't. This
after
absolute.
Gaddradison.
This did not go anywhere, any way that I had originally planned.
Expected like us to just turn into a fucking hit squad, and instead Gad's in there making buddies.
It's like, okay, they're gonna go in there and fight. I'm gonna look around for the key.
Or they're made friends with the entire bar. Wait a minute.
Oh, I get it. Kill them with kindness. Yes, I get it now.
Face palms as she walks by.
Gad's gonna go in and stand back up on a table, and in true pirate fashion, he's just going to fire one shot of his gun off at the ceiling.
He has got full attention of the entire crowd.
Gentlemen, I don't mean to take much of your time, but I myself am currently on a bit of a time-sensitive endeavor. So if you could just help me, that would be greatly appreciated.
And he's gonna hold up a bottle, another bottle that he produces, because Gad is, in fact,
Covered in them.
just covered in alcohol. And pulls out another bottle, and he kind of jingles when he walks. And pulls out another bottle.
I offer a whole bottle of real, genuine rum from the material plane to whichever man can give me a key to that door. And also in exchange, my cohort will be petitioning the goddess Zedia for you to continue as you are. No more sales, no more hails. You just continue to feast, fight, and fuck as much as you please. Now, who can bring me this key?
There's a pause before all hell breaks loose. And you see one person, so the person that originally had it on them to like guard it, lift it up and starts to be like, I got it, like here it is. They get stabbed through and through from the back, and that person grabs it to try and get it to you, but then they get pommeled by someone else, and it's just suddenly like a cacophony to see who can hold it and be the one to pass it to you to get the rum from the material plane.
Gad just turns and looks at Poppyseed, lifts up his eye patch, and just specifically so he can like wink at Poppyseed.
Oh, that must be a sign. And Poppyseed's gonna try and cast Mage Hand to grab the key.
How fast can you maneuver the mage hand? Because it's up and down and around and
I can move it 30.
hot.
I can move it 30 feet each time.
Make me like a sleight of mage hand.
A sleight of Mage Hand. We're gonna see how this goes. What is that? Oh. Well, if it's sleight of hand, it's a 19.
Yeah, nice. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Thank you, dice that almost
Oh
killed
yeah,
Zay.
that was a nat 1 on my die. You snatch it from its most current holder quite easily as they are run through with cutlass.
That's a creative way to start a tavern fight. Not even be
Hey, I've
involved.
got a bottle
Jesus.
of the good shit. Bring me what I want.
You've basically found a a classroom size of like violent kindergartners.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoever
And they're
gives it to
fighting
me
over
gets a
apple
cookie.
juice.
Yep.
I'm
It's the
gonna
fucking ghost cookie all over again.
I'm gonna Mage Hand the key over to Kari and just look at her and be like, "Run."
What am I supposed to do with it? Oh shit.
Yeah, you are there instantly.
So, whichever do I spot the person that the mage hand swipes it from?
Oh yeah, yeah, you see
Okay.
them. They're
Once they
currently
poof back
standing
into
there with the
existence.
cutlass like through their stomach, staring at Kari, and just like with the look of how the fuck did it get over there?
As soon as Kari has it, it's like two shots in the air. It's fucking boom boom. All right. Now that's enough. And he points out the one with the cutlass sticking out of his belly. You. Come here.
Yeah, makes his way up. And gives like a salute.
Oh, I'm not in the Navy anymore, son. You don't need to salute to me.
And once he gets over there, over to Gad, he's going to, kind of present the bottle, almost like he's presenting a sword or something, like the two hands up. Takes a knee on the table.
A new hand. Touch anyway.
A new hand touches the bacon.
Greasy,
Touches the
greasy
bottle.
bacon.
Hey, he's like,
You have done me a service this day, sir. And I won't let it be forgotten.
and he will hand him over this bottle of rum.
Now, as for some of the formalities, I think we're all finished here. But when I do eventually make it down here, if it happens, I hope that each and every one of you can pledge your allegiance to Captain Gaddradison and join my crew.
And he kind of takes a bow on the table.
There's a bunch of cheers that pipe up.
Fuck, where did the gift go? There it is.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Damn, almost making me want to join the crew. Anyways,
You already are my crew.
I know. I'm gonna rejoin. Re-enlist.
So
Let me sign up
inspiring, I'm
twice.
gonna quit and then join again.
Yes. It's like you almost want to die for the bastard.
um,
No comment.
yeah. The
Hey, you're part of the crew too.
Whether you like
So-
it or not.
The Poppyseed gently reaches out to take the key from Kari.
If he reaches, she's slowly lowering it.
Kari,
Yes.
you, can I please have the key?
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have another key on you?
I won't tell. And she gives him the key.
See,
After Gad makes his way through the crowd of cheers and everything back to Poppyseed.
see, Poppyseed. You could take that as a lesson on being a cowboy of the sea. If you give your men what they want, they will do anything for you.
If you give your
That's a
men
lesson on
the
being a good captain.
if you give your men the promises of what they want,
Exactly. It's almost like being a politician.
right? I'm glad we're on the same page. And Poppyseed will trot out.
Give him the promises and actually attempts to deliver on said promises.
Well, yeah, you promised on the attempt. Now that it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I promised a bottle of real liquor, and someone
Mm-hmm.
got it and made the whole thing better for everyone.
Yep.
But now, it's up to you
Yeah, I
to
do.
deal with Zedia
I can do it. It's him.
and petition her to keep this little haven for all these poor dead sailor men the same. They may deserve a cell in their own personal hells, but they already lived a life on the sea. They know what hell can be. As long as they can sit here and party and fuck and fight and drink and just stay right here in this room, they won't be a bother to nothing.
Right.
I'm counting on you. I've got relatives in that room. I'd like to see them live a happy afterlife. As happy as potentially getting run through may be.
I will see what I can persuade Zedia to do. But ultimately, it is her decision.
It's her decision, but just remember, the only reason you have a shot at waking her up is because of those men back there.
I will
Maybe
I
remind
will
her.
duly
Yeah.
let her know, and perhaps that will sway her in a certain manner.
It's appreciated.
And he kind of gives like a bit of a bow.
And this is also
Especially
in no
considering
and this is in no way of a selfish manner on your part. It was all them.
all that. But also, I might be coming here once I die, so this doesn't look too bad.
Right.
But
As long as nobody gets stabbed in hallways.
and credit goes to them. Yeah, but I don't know what the hell she's doing throwing daggers at people in the hallway. She can fuck off, but all them, they're just fine.
Well, um, shall we go and I'll open the door and you can look for the life sparks.
Are we
Because that is
allowed to
100%
go
what
through that
you guys
door?
came down here to do. It
True,
looks back and forth.
true. We'll look for life sparks. You do what you please.
Right. Poppyseed will head to the Zedia door.
You. Okay. I just saw the gifts. The bad guys. Um. You make your way to the door. and fit the pieces into their correct slot in the door.
Thank you,
And
Souvenir. Thank you, Biggest Kid Ryan. Uh, thank you, very upset line of spirits that I persuaded into anarchy. And thank you, Captain Gaddradison's ancestors, for helping get this key. As he places each of them in.
it's beautiful. As once in, there's a slight glow, and then the door um slides open, and you see into this larger area that is um in this case quite a bit dreary. It's a bit cold, and like a dark blue, almost like there's some form of light, but no way to tell where its source is coming from. And through this area, you can see an archway that comes up out of the ground. The almost like you look down and it looks like water, but that just keeps on going, and you're like, I would imagine now wondering if you're going to sink or not. But um about 50, 60 feet off is this massive like archway of bone.
Well, shall we proceed? Hello?
Onwards.
Clip clop.
Clip, clap. Quest don't stop.
Who's going first?
Poppyseed.
I was about to say.
To everyone's surprise, some players not so much, but the characters' surprise. There is like just a slight amount of sinking. Like if the water was up to like the person's ankle sort of vibes. I'm trying to picture where that would come up to on a hoof. Um
Oh, yeah. Probably the same. Like just above the hoof.
Just above the but then it's like you're walking on something. It looks like you're just walking on water.
I've done it.
Hans Jesus.
Fabio Rock Candy Hans Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Fabio, Rock Candy, Hans Jesus, Cowboy of the Sea.
Mage of Mages.
Mage of Mages. That's how you'll be introduced to royalty. Now presenting Fabio, Rock Candy, Hans Jesus, Cowboy of the Sea, Mage of Mages, Poppyseed.
It's beautiful. Um, as you make your way through, um, you enter this area where the through the bone archway it opens up into this area that has a few different sections to it, and they're kind of divided by slight level differences on the floor, via like a step or two up sort of thing. And one area just kind of looks like a generic entrance-y spot. Um, there's one side area that looks like it's got some um, shelves with some uh, teas, a table. That's a quite a low table with cushions to sit at. On most of the sides, except for one where it's a larger cushion, a much larger cushion. Um, and another section has um, what looked um, it's definitely in the position and kind of framed in the sense to be a throne, but it's not quite as grand as a lot of thrones are. Um, but it do look comfy. Um, and is also decorated and made with bone. The chandelier bone. Um, the tapestries and all the cloth in the area look like webbing, like spider web. Um, and off to one side, there is a larger tapestry. Um, that's definitely like split in the middle. Like you can tell, it's supposed to be like a doorway um, to another area.
Well, looking around and seeing that she's not in here, he would trot over to that other door that leads beyond. You perhaps look around for something for the life sparks. Perhaps they're in like little jars or something.
Do you walk through? Do you part the tapestry and look in? How do you approach?
Apart the tapestry.
When you part the tapestry, you see that you are looking into a huge um funnel web. Um, and at its core, quite a bit ways down, you see what from your angle looks like the biggest spider you've ever fucking seen in your life.
I would recall that Zedia is part spider, right?
You would know of her spider relation,
Right.
like um that she is spidery. Um, you wouldn't necessarily know until this moment how literal it actually was meant per se, but like seeing this would be like that dawning moment of, oh, it is literal.
Right. Um, Poppyseed's gonna take his staff and like jostle the web to see if there's any response. Because sometimes when like it feels like something is trapped in the web, spiders will like instantly go there.
Like snap to.
Yeah.
Um, give me a strength check. Let's see how good of a jostle you're giving it.
Strength check. Okay. Not a very good one. That's a 9.
Let's see.
Poppyseed's not like weak. He's got a +3 in strength.
It does not stir the Zedia, unfortunately. I rolled a 2 on the dice to perceive the jostling.
uh, I will jostle harder one more time, and if that doesn't happen, then I will fly down. So I will jostle again.
Just throw Tavish into the web.
I think he would hate me. Oh wait, he kind of already does. See voice like running across the room to untap mute. No.
Right.
Okay, but you need to imitate his croak again.
uh, well, that's a little better. That's a 12.
Alright.
Oh, it's too far.
Things are successfully jostled.
Woohoo!
Yay.
You see the legs kind of twitch a bit, and then stretch out, And the body sort of shifts, and that's where once shifted more, you begin to see the woman part of the spooter. Um, and she turns and look, and it's definitely that like um an instinctual sort of like I've just woken up, so not firing on any cylinders. But the instinct of I'm hungry. Is this food nice? Um, you are being looked up and down in a hungry way, but not in a fun hungry way.
um. Well, I mean, I do look like rock.
You are a living creature. That is all that is cared about. But there are a few steps towards your maid. Of course, she turns her head and um goes, "Who let the living into the place of the dead?"
Uh, would you like that in order of procession? Because there is quite a lot.
No, no thanks. Feel I'm not. She kind of pauses and like wavers a little bit, and she goes, "Oh, oh, things are not well here."
No. You are correct. There's a few people that I would like you to meet before you become severely overwhelmed, though. Also, you've been asleep for a very long time, and it looked like you were very hungry. Are you hungry? Because I can get things for you if you would like.
I do very much so need food.
Right. Okay. Well, they're in the they're in the main area of your throne room. If you would care to follow me, and then I will set something up so that you may feast. And Poppyseed will head out and then start conjuring his magnificent mansion.
Meanwhile, Gaz is in there looking at Kari and Tavish like,
So, do either one of you know what a life spark looks like?
You say that, and from behind, this big ass spider leg comes out and over and taps one of the jars.
Oh, holy shit.
I've had nightmares about this. I didn't think they were true. Spider can't hurt you. It's only a dream. The spider in her dreams. Immediately puts Tavish in front of her.
Be
Here you go.
chill.
She looks at Tavish and goes, "Is that an offering?"
You wouldn't be the best tasting one, sorry. I don't have anything else though.
You could lick him.
I don't
people have.
recommend licking him.
You could absolutely lick me if you so choose. I'm a hallucinogen. Figured
Why
that
do I
was at a
see
goddess.
himself like going into a pose? Like commence the stance.
Right. Um, she just says, "Oh, you're one of those frogs. I don't know why my sister made them."
Wow, rude. I'm right here. Just like puts his hands on his hips and looks up at her.
She's no, not the you or the. She's the hallucinogenic licking part. That's what I don't understand.
Me neither, but gift horse, you know?
I mean, this is also the person that created the dandelion. That is a lion mixed with the plant dandelion. She thought it was funny.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Love her dearly, but some things I just don't get. Why were you asking about the sparks?
Oh, we were sent by Sinra to get some life sparks so she can continue doing her job because we just woke her up.
Ah, yes, and she'll be needing some of those. I can send some her way.
Also, I think congratulations are in order. The contract is now null and void, I believe, since both Ugases and Zeddy are up and you have not actively done anything to help.
All according to plan.
I may have done it drunk, but we got shit done.
I think you getting drunk is like your go-go juice or something.
True, but it does help to avoid dumb contracts by not knowing what you're doing the entire time you're doing it.
Her eyes are crossing at this moment.
Pirate logic.
At that point, Zeddy just looks to Poppyseed and goes, "So the food?"
Oh, yes, right this way. And Poppyseed will open the doors, and it's a different arrangement this time from what everybody else has. It's just a big, grand hall with like a buffet style um sections going wrapping around the outside.
Um, she um enters and just goes straight to gathering food. And she goes, when you've been asleep this long, turns out it creates quite the appetite.
Well, this should serve uh, more than, well, it should serve around 100 people, I believe.
Oh, that is quite a bit. You will have some leftovers. Possibly. You'll have some leftovers.
Contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Nice.
Uh, Also, I am hungry as well. I'm going to go get some macaroni and cheese.
Oh shit, they got mac and cheese.
Is there any mouse?
Yes, that I specifically had them in there for you. Over in the corner, over there. And there's like a little section just off by its own.
Just a bowl of mice.
Yeah.
Yay!
And don't worry, they're not wine flavored.
Mouse flavored mice.
I know you don't like the spicy grape juice.
No.
See, with that, I think we will call it here for session, and that'll give y'all time to contemplate how you want to bring up things with Zedia. Next week, because of a long work shift, we're not going to be having session because I'm probably not going to be getting off until like 8, which is like the middle of game time.
Sounds good.
So,
How about
so we'll
everybody
be the
says
week after.
bye to the non-stream?
Bye to the non-stream.
Someday we will get back to the stream.
But it is
Cotton
not this
balls.
day. Dicks and balls.